Enjoy the mouth-watering taste temptations that await as we sink our teeth into the Sunland-Tujunga Watermelon Festival. And witness an inventive display as a talented group of students demonstrates their concept of better living through robotics on this edition of Out and About. What is it about a watermelon festival that reminds you of your childhood? How does that, what kind of memories does that bring back to you?
Well, I personally love watermelon, so it's great to think about being in the summer, and I used to go to the beach, and we'd always take a big watermelon with us to the beach and crack it open and sit around eating it, so it is pleasure food for sure.
Visitors to the Sunland-Tujunga area on a recent summer afternoon were spitting distance from a popular Southern California tradition. Each year, the annual Watermelon Festival attracts fans of this watery, sweet treat and leaves them grinning from ear to ear.
This is the 47th annual Sunland-Tujunga Watermelon Festival. And what we do every year is we raise money for our charitable contributions by throwing a big fair. And so you've found yourself in the middle of our Watermelon Festival. The primary event is that we give away 20 tons of free watermelon over the weekend.
Where do you find 20 tons of it?
We generally buy it in Fresno, and we have it shipped down the week they pick. So they picked on Tuesday, and here the melons are being given away today.
Now I also hear that there is a contest this afternoon. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we have a sponsored watermelon eating contest, and we get kids and adults alike to come up to the table, and we set the clock, and it's just who can get to the bottom fastest, and it's a fun time.
Is that a whole watermelon, or how does that work?
No, we usually do about a quarter of a watermelon and see how they get through it. We also have a perpetual seed spitting contest.
Hard to say, isn't it?
It certainly is. So we have a watermelon seed spitting contest going on all day. The world record is 68 feet set in Texas at their watermelon festival. Our record for last year is 45 feet, and so far it looks like we may have eclipsed the 45 feet this year, so we're going to find out.
Is this event strictly here in the San Fernando Valley, or is it elsewhere as well?
We do one a year here in the San Fernando Valley, and to my knowledge, this is the only watermelon festival in, I'd say, west of Texas.
Visitors indulge in some mouth-watering treats, like a cold glass of freshly squeezed watermelon juice, the perfect way to cool off on a blistering summer afternoon. And while some seek the refuge of a tasty melon in the cool shade, others find their way to the spitway and a chance at immortalizing their seed spitting skills.
for $1 you get 3 seeds, and you try to spit it as far as you can. Right now, for $100, like for $1, you could win $100 by spitting it 54 feet 7 inches. That record was set yesterday by a very tall man.
With a good spittour, whatever we call it. One of our staff members here was able to spit 1 foot.
1 foot, yes. That was amazing. How children were spitting further.
I guess it's, you have to really be angry to do this right.
Or you could be happy. It's all going to charity, so it's hard to be angry about your donating.
Can you be a little crazy, and what is it that helps?
Making a cannon, being a cannon, like going back all the way back here and just lunging. Just do something with tongue and just throw it.
We got up to 54 feet this weekend, so we've now set a new fair record, new all-time fair record for us this weekend at 54 feet.
So you personally haven't been involved in that, right?
No, I can get to about 26 feet so far as my furthest spit.
If competitive seed spitting is not your sport, a more conventional form of competition offers all age groups a chance to show off their gastronomic skills with a fast and furious watermelon eating contest.
The only rules are the age groups, and you have to keep your hands behind your back. You have to eat the watermelon down to where there's no red left. If it gets down to pink, we kind of let that go.
Now, is this something that's done more than just today?
It'll be done again Sunday at 2 o'clock.
As an annual event, how do you feel about this festival in its entirety?
I think it is a wonderful thing. It's another thing that we do in our community that Lions are the head of this one, and the other service clubs come together and help put it on and do the extracurricular activities in the group.
What do you do to prepare these dishes of watermelon? How does that work fiscally there?
Well, at the watermelon booth where the Verdugo Hills High School football team is cutting up watermelon, we just go over there and tell them approximate size we want for the different age groups, and they cut it. We try to get it as close as we can to being equal.
With their hands behind their backs, competitors in the youth category dive into the lusciously sweet watery treat, clearing a path through the juicy redness as they make their way towards the rind. In the adult competition, the contest quickly becomes a fruitless endeavor for the participants as one clear-cut winner slices his way to victory.
Here we go.
Joe, you have just won a very unique contest. Did you have to prepare for this?
No, not really. Watermelon is one of my favorite fruits, so it was a pleasure.
Since you were a little boy, right?
Since I was a little boy.
Was there any special technique that you were using today, like choppers, or what did you do?
Yeah, just use your front teeth, bottom and top. Just your front teeth, bite into it, chew, swallow. That's it.
So that kind of ends the mystery for all others who want to win at this contest.
Yeah, because they try to put too much in their mouth. You got to just put enough to chew it up and swallow it, and you'll be all right.
Sort of like a rabbit, maybe?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
All right, thank you very much.
Looks like you were working pretty hard there to monitor everybody's eating habits.
Yeah, in one of the contests today, we had somebody on each end that was getting very close, and I was having to try to look at both ends at the same time.
It's like burning the candles, huh?
Right.
Have you ever entered one of these yourself?
No, I haven't. Actually, Lions asked us, being the Rotary Club of Sunland-Tujunga and Shadow Hills, to host this event this year for them. And this is the first one I've ever even actually seen done.
So this is an original experience for you as well.
Right. Yeah, and it was a lot of fun.
we basically needed to come up with a new festival after our previous money-making attempt. We're pretty close to the Angeles Forest here, and previously we used to have a little casino night, only for real, up in the Angeles Forest at one of the communities up there. And apparently, about 49 years ago, they came and confiscated our tables.
Really?
Absolutely. So we were no longer able to raise money that way. So now so they needed to come up with a new idea, and one of the members was reading about a watermelon festival elsewhere and thought, wow, what a great idea. 47 years later, here we are.
I have a feeling it happens in summer.
Every summer. I'm fond of saying we know what the temperature will be for the Watermelon Festival because generally it's the hottest weekend of the year so far.
And of course it never rains in Southern California.
It certainly never rains in August in Southern California.
When we return, we'll visit a local aquarium for a fascinating demonstration of engineering wizardry. Find out how a group of inventive math and science students spend their summer when Out and About continues.